My name is Woody Gontina. I am from Royal Oak, Michigan. I chair the Royal Oak Environmental Advisory Board. I also sit on the city's Planning Commission. My background is in sustainable design and construction. I am a LEED accredited professional and have spent a career focused on energy efficient homes. Protecting our air and water is important to me personally because I see the damage caused by our lack of attention to that in past decades. I don't necessarily fault past generations for not making better choices. We now have the data available to us to make better choices today. And so with that data, what we're doing is try to make the better choices in the home that we're building, but also through the work I do on the Environmental Advisory Board, educate the community on the things that they can do to try to make a difference as well. Again, backed by the data that shows us we need to start making these changes. This project was impacted by the Inflation Reduction Act in a few different ways, primarily from a financial perspective. We have many systems in the house that are geared towards energy efficiency, which is a big component of the Inflation Reduction Act in terms of the tax credits that were available. While the systems that we installed have a much higher first cost, we were able to reduce that first cost by taking advantage of those tax credits. For example, a 30% tax credit on the geothermal system that we have in the home. The Inflation Reduction Act impacting clean energy jobs, specifically here in Michigan, is through some of the work that I do with the City of Royal Oak, leading an effort called Solarize Royal Oak. And what that is a community-based program to help educate the community on the benefits of putting rooftop solar on your building. And through that, we've seen a significantly higher level of interest from people that are interested in understanding how they can obtain rooftop solar. We've been successful in getting more residents to actually purchase systems, and through that we've seen a significant increase in the number of installers making these services available. And so through that we've been able to recognize that there are new clean energy jobs being created from folks that maybe were sitting on the sidelines previously, because in the construction industry, after the last recession, there was quite a few jobs that were lost in the construction industry. The jobs that are coming, a lot of the jobs that are coming back in the construction industry are related to energy efficiency and clean energy. So we have been seeing an increase in the number of skilled trade jobs available, but specifically around some of the energy efficiency systems. We are intending to get to net zero energy through the solar at the end of the day. Again, we've designed an all-electric home, very energy efficient, reduces our heating and cooling loads, allows us to downsize our equipment. We're using very energy efficient equipment that's all electrically operated, that will eventually be operated by the renewables that we're putting on the roof, which is how we're getting to net zero energy at the end of the day. And a lot of those systems do qualify for Inflation Reduction Act tax credits. In particular, our geothermal system, we got a 30% tax credit for. Eventually when we put the solar on the roof, that will qualify for a 30% tax credit.